This cat's
Nope.
The cat's in the way.
Always. Like every time you turn around, there's a cat you're pulling out of your sock or something, bro.
Out of my sock?
Yeah, everywhere. Your wallet, there's a cat probably. Like you have a cat in your hair right now and you don't even see it.
He's trying to get back up on me. What do you want? God damn it. Okay.
They're too clingy. They're too dependent. We have to wean them.
Welcome to a very special episode.
Are we not live?
We are live.
How come it's not on my iPad?
I don't know.
Oh, there it goes. There it goes. Okay, I got you. Okay, we're good.
Welcome. Today.
Nope.
Today we're reviewing a movie I picked this week. Unfortunately, JC is not here. He is on vacation.
He's being the Riddler. He's busy being the Riddler.
He's locked up currently right now.
He's trying to blow up the seawall.
Yeah,
bro.
he's trying to destroy the seawall. But luckily, we're joined today by a very good friend of ours, Anders. Anders, thank you for joining us.
Thank you, Anders.
It's my pleasure. Glad we finally got rid of that annoying Australian.
Yes.
Oh, God.
Finally.
You're preaching to the choir with us. Boy.
Can finally make this an all-American podcast like it was always intended.
Like God intended. Exactly.
It's an exceptional podcast.
Now, before we continue, Anders, did you select that nickname you have under your...
I did.
I love
Does it show up on? Does it show up on live on the stream?
It does. I think. Yeah. Perfect.
So it was fitting.
It was right there. It was right there. You had to take it.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So this week I picked the 2022. Right. Yeah. 2022 Matt Reeves movie, The Batman, starring Robert Pattinson from Twilight fame,
Objectively handsome
as the Batman. Zoe Kravitz is Catwoman. What's the guy's name? Gordon's name? Jeffrey Wright. Jeffrey Wright as Jim Gordon. Yes. Colin Farrell as Penguin, who is very unrecognizable in this movie.
Mm-hmm. If you don't know, you have to look it up, and then you find out, and you go, "Oh, now I see it."
Oh, I see it. Yeah. And then there's other people in Paul Dano as the Riddler. Paul Dano. John Turturro, Carmel Falcone. Andy Serkis as a fantastic Alfred.
Is that Andy Serkis?
It is Andy Serkis. Yes.
I had no idea. That's phenomenal. He doesn't get enough credit. He's a banger. He does all the primate work.
Yeah.
He did fucking Lord of the Rings, right? Gollum.
Mm-hmm. And all that primate work was I believe all those movies were directed by Matt Reeves also.
Have you ever played that Planet of the Apes game?
There was a game?
There's a lot. Yeah, it's a crazy. But this is the thing. Andy Serkis did the fucking the movements in it
for the game.
It's like a Telltale combo thing. I don't know anything. It was probably shit. But
he lives in that mocap suit apparently.
It's about a ranch or something. I don't know, bro. I'm gonna check it out though. One of these. That would be a good stream game. It's probably $2 now.
Yeah. So we watched that this week.
Batman.
It's the Batman.
How does it mean to you? What does it mean to you? Let's talk about Batman and all the Batmans.
Batman is my favorite comic book character, and favorite just favorite fictional person in general. I think what he stands for. He's my favorite person.
I don't know. I'm trying to help you.
I think what he stands for, his beliefs, his principles, his rule set, everything. That's about
extrajudicial vigilantism.
Vigilantism, yes. Taking matters into your own hands.
We're gonna talk about that.
Yeah. I love everything about him. I think a lot of the depictions of him in comic book and for the most part in film, I've enjoyed for the most part. Adam West, fantastic, very campy, very fantastic.
It's literal. That's how really Batman was. Batman was a historical figure.
Yeah,
he's a real person.
He's very.
People don't know
that. Yeah. So I have always loved Batman. He's always been something that I look up to, someone that I admire.
Just inherit a bunch of money. It's no problem. That's do what he does.
Just have my parents killed. Yeah, the whole thing. I really got to go method with that. And at a very young age, I discovered Batman the Animated Series, and I think that changed me.
That's a banger.
Yeah, it still holds up. If you've seen it, if you haven't seen it, go watch it again. Watch it for the first time.
Sexy, isn't it?
It's so
like
good.
The way they draw Catwoman in the animated series just makes it interesting. Yeah,
the way Batman looks, he's like built like an upside down triangle. He's got these giant shoulders.
50s retro modernism almost, right?
A lot of when you read comic books, a lot of times people will have these voices in their heads of who the characters are and what they sound like. Yeah. So for me, a lot of my voices in my head, they come from the animated series. So the late great Kevin Conroy, he was my Batman.
Oh yeah.
Mark Hamill is my Joker.
I have a crazy good Joker.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Your Joker's crazy good.
I'm gonna leave it.
So yeah, Batman is just a very important figure for me in my life. I love him.
I think Anders, I don't want to hear any more about yours. Fucking like you have the underwear. Like, are you wearing Batman like next to your wee wee right now? Like, what's going on with
Batman
you?
Tattooed on my wee wee.
Shut the fuck up, Anders.
No way.
You and Batman. What's the situation with you and Batman? Are you like this guy?
Oh, maybe not to that extent, but throughout my life, of course, I've seen a bunch of stuff like cartoons.
Who's your favorite comic character? You a comic book head, or like do you have a superhero fetish?
I would say I'm a comic book sort of guy, but I mean, grew up on like superhero movies. With growing up during the MCU when it was in its golden era. But yeah, I like Batman as well. I grew up on the Nolan films. Probably my favorite depiction, if I were to pick any. But again, I don't think I've seen all of them.
Can I talk about Batman?
Go ahead.
You can.
I have a personal relationship with Batman too.
Oh my gosh.
I first integrated with the DC universe when I was 7, and my mommy took me to Taco Bell, and they gave you little glasses back in the day. Like they used to give you cool shit at like a fast food place, like a nice real glass, with a cool print on it, and like you could put it in the dishwasher, and the fucking thing would hold up. And like I remember, I had a Batman and I had an Aquaman. And like I just fucked with the color scheme, and then like we used to like do road trips. Like in the summer, we used to go to a place called Pine Mountain, and like the most exciting part for me is that I knew we could just stop at the country store on the way, and they let me get as many fucking comic books as I wanted, right? And so like I actually look forward to that more than the fucking pine tree sometimes. And so like I just have always read comic books since the time I was a little kid. I collected them up until probably 15 or 16 when I realized that I wanted to go on dates instead. Right? Oh my God. I used to work at a comic book store when I was like, oh wow, barely, just allowed to work. Right. And, I have a long history with it. And I think that Batman has to be understood in the context of mythology, just like Theseus or Perseus. And that's why you can retell these stories over and over again in different ways. Because I noticed a lot of the storylines from this telling has been in comics a couple times. And it was also in the Telltale game. It was interwoven, I think, in the second one, right?
His parents, yeah.
But it never gets old because they can always show it from different angles and perspectives. And that's why things like King Arthur and fucking Robin Hood and all of these stories are perennials, right? Because like every time, and then like if you focus on a different character, like this time there's more focus on Penguin and like different little wrinkles, it reveals more about the thing you think you know. And the cool thing about a Batman movie too is like as soon as the movie starts, the characters, like the canon, the lore. You don't have to have a full background, so they can start faster. Right? I always think, what would this movie be like if you've never heard of Batman before? Like say, you live in the woods or whatever, for whatever reason, you never heard of them. And like, then they threw this at you. How would that impact you? It would be fascinating to see a focus group like that. Okay.
Fox, welcome in.
Fox.
I think that characters like Batman and Spider-Man are in pop culture enough that you don't need to retell their story every time. I think you just learn about them growing up. Like, oh,
Canon.
these two people don't have any family. They were killed, at a young age, and they became superheroes. I think you don't need to retell those stories.
That's the beauty of canon. That's why you don't have to it's like almost like a Bible. All the DC universe and the Marvel characters, the Spider-Man lore, that's all like the book of Mark, right? It's the same thing, but then like you can tell that story richly. You can keep telling that story forever in different angles, and people have to respect that it's got multiple facets to it. Even though it's film noir, right? It's an homage to Raymond Chandler, right? Who created noir, right? All of these tropes and these ideas come from someplace originally, but then the way that Jack Kirby took the DC universe and took these and elevated them over time, people just fall in love with it because it's just a classic story.
Yeah. So when was the first time you saw these movies, or this movie? I'm sorry, this movie.
Me or Anders? Anders. Let's get Anders. I want Anders to cook.
Yeah. So this is my second time viewing this movie. The first time was when it came out. I saw it with my bestie for his 18th. So yeah, that was the first and only time up to this point. I think this certainly holds up on a rewatch. I mean, but we could get into that in a bit.
Okay. I saw this when it came out. I remember it was on HBO, right? It was like a same day. Was this like right after COVID, and like they were kind of like going direct? No, I feel like this was it skipped theaters, or was in theaters at the same time.
This is one of the ones. So for a while, coming out of COVID, or I think maybe in the midst, they were releasing. Warner Bros. Specifically was releasing movies straight to Max. You watch them right on Max.
Right.
I remember,
exactly.
The Matrix was was right on Max.
Yeah, the Suicide Squad as well. I think.
Suicide Squad, yeah, they're all right on Max.
All the properties they own anyway.
This was like their first one where they're like, no, we're going right to theaters. We're not going to go on Max right away.
Okay.
So I think it was still a while. Yeah.
Welcome, Ram. Welcome,
Ram. Yeah. So there's a delay. I saw this movie, the first showing of My City. I was there, night one.
Were you worried that it was going to suck? Like,
no,
like a lot of Batman stuff is not,
I thought it was going to look
after the Dark Knight,
Yeah, I thought it was going to look good. It had a good feel to it as far as like the whole noir setting, this and that. The only thing I wasn't really sold on prior to watching it was Robert Pattinson's Batman. Because you just don't know with these new Batmans. Who knows?
Joker.
Sorry, swear to me. I was a where is it? This is the section where we do all Batman impressions.
Everyone do Batman.
Yeah, everyone wants to listen to this.
Right.
What's you don't get to be the judge of the jury. I do.
Insane. So I don't know. I mean, I feel like this isn't really an unpopular opinion, but I thought Ben Affleck was good as Batman and Bruce Wayne.
Fuck you.
I thought he was.
No, he
good.
wasn't. He's an asshole.
How
and
dare
boring.
you? How dare you?
He was trash. He's not my Batman. It was Ben Affleck.
It
was Ben Batman.
So yeah, didn't know what to expect.
Tier list all the Batmans.
Oh God.
Michael Keaton. Let's name them. Michael Keaton, Val
George
Kilmer, George Clooney, Pattinson,
Affleck.
Oh God. He's
Adam West.
Adam West is number
Kevin
one.
Conroy. Christian Bale.
And of course, The Dark Knight, right? Christian Bale, number one, right?
I don't know.
My list goes Bale, Pattinson, Keaton, Kilmer. Barely Kilmer. Nobody else, because everyone and Adam West is a different vibe.
Here's my problem with doing a tier list like that. Some of them are good as Batman. Some of them are good are really good as Bruce Wayne, and I think there's a difference there. So Michael Keaton, I think Michael Keaton's an okay Batman, but I think he's a really good Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
So go that one. Christian Bale, I think, is a really good Batman, but I think he's an okay Bruce Wayne. I think he's whatever. And then I think Robert Pattinson is a fantastic Batman, but he is. I can't even rate him as Bruce Wayne because we haven't really seen
Bruce Wayne.
You know, and I think that's a point I want to get to in the movie about the lack of Bruce Wayne, which I think is fine.
What do you mean the lack of Bruce Wayne? There's a lot of the relationship between him and the Butler, of course, right?
Right, but Pennyworth? you when you think of Batman and you say, you know, who's Batman? It's a guy dressed as a giant bat, as a mass vigilante. He's, you know, world's greatest detective, which I think this is the only movie where it truly encapsulates him being the world's greatest detective.
Detective work for sure.
Crime, all this stuff has this giant. God damn it! Starscream, no.
Joker is free.
No.
Yes.
No. I think
Batman. Why?
God damn it!
Don't you want to see the Joker?
It's crazy. But then when you think of Bruce Wayne, what do you think of? Billionaire playboy, and you don't get that in this movie. So
he playboys the fuck out of Catwoman.
Not as Bruce Wayne though. Not as Bruce Wayne.
Catwoman look at him.
Not as Bruce Wayne though. Not Bruce Wayne.
The first time Catwoman sees him,
she hates Bruce Wayne.
He doesn't like Bruce Wayne.
She loves Bruce.
She doesn't like Bruce Wayne. So that's my issue with that. Whatever. But I think it's fine. Okay. So we've addressed when we've seen this movie. I've seen this movie like 1,000 times, by the way.
1,000 times? I've seen it twice.
I've seen like 4 or 5 times in theaters. I kept going back to see it.
Do you think it responds to Old Boy as a comparison? Because there's that scene in the precinct when they're chasing Batman, right?
I've never seen Old Boy.
There's the punch thing. Oh, you've never seen Old Boy?
No.
And like I see a lot of like the film aesthetic from Old Boy in this film, the smoke and the neon. It's almost like a Korean gothic noir. And like if you see Old Boy, you'll see like there's the chasing scene. They're like, and all the guys and like, you know, do you see that, Anders? Or am I crazy?
No, I see that. What scene is there? Excuse me. Is there a scene in particular you're talking about in reference to Old Boy?
When Batman is caught by the police and he has to fake punch Gordon and escape up the thing, and all the cops are surrounding him, right? And so it's like like this is a very common Hong Kong and Asian cinema thing. It's like 1 against 100, right? It's like that 1 against 100 scene, and like the way they were moving and yelling and stuff, it just really reminded me. I'm like, oh shit, he got that from Old Boy, or that type, you know?
No, yeah, I definitely see that.
Okay, +1 from me, right? What's the score?
This isn't a point system. God damn it. So what did we all think of this movie, Anders?
But yeah, I think despite some minor issues, I think it holds up on a rewatch. I think some of its issues stem from the script and dialogue. But to be honest, I'm just watching for the vibes. I think it's a really fun movie. It has great action. And I think the presentation is just fantastic. Just all around.
And I agree. And I was worried this movie was going to be like the fucking other DC. I don't fuck with DC movies that much, particularly. They've always felt off a little bit. And this one felt really good and really smart. And I love how it introduces the Penguin series on Max, which is another wonderful series that lives in this universe. And I love the world they built. Because, like, we know Gotham City. We've seen Gotham City so many fucking different ways. And, like, how many different ways can you do it? And just, I love that they feature the train going down the middle, and they feature the 3 Points Boulevard, which is like a 5 corners homage, right? Go ahead.
I think, I'm sorry to interrupt you.
No worries.
I think to that point about the city, I think this is the first movie where the city was its own character. You know, a lot of times Gotham is just the background. In the Nolan-verse movies, Gotham is just, it kind of looks different here and there, just depending on where they film it.
It's always been the main character of a Batman,
but it doesn't have its own. It's not its own character. It doesn't feel like its own thing. Like this felt like an alive city that you would like, that you want to be in, not be in, but you want to see it all.
I want to play the RPG.
It's crazy. Yeah,
I would love to open world it. Right, it's so detailed.
Yeah. I think that was one of my favorite things, to see the city so alive, and just so like just gross and disgusting and dirty and crazy
Urban
as it
fucking ruin.
was. Yeah, I absolutely loved it. There was a film technique. I'm not sure if you guys knew about this. They filmed some scenes in this movie in this thing called the volume. You guys ever heard of that?
No, I don't know about this. Tell me.
No, so
Not sure.
it's a giant. It's almost like it was like a soundstage, and it's a giant like half circle of like LED screens, and they just projected images on it. So it's almost like a green screen, but they were able to put scenes on there and get things exactly the way they wanted it, and it looked out of focus and looked weird. So like when they were on the on that building where the bat signal is, and they're overlooking the city, that was all that's not there. That's all just like the screen.
Oh yeah.
So they're able to get the lighting the way they want. They're able to get like everything to shine the way they want
it's
it
like
to.
CGI plus, because like you can fuck with the other the ambience around the projection and not just the fucking CGI. That's interesting as fuck.
And then like the chase scenes, the car scenes specifically, they filmed it separately, and then they put Batman in the car, and they did that the whole thing. So yeah, it I mean, obviously
Scenes
it came
in
out
the
really
garden
good.
must have been done like that or something.
Yeah.
Like that was a massive building that they used. It was some giant sound stage that they used. That was really cool.
Yeah. See, I absolutely love this movie. There's a little bit of problems I have with it here and there, but it doesn't take away from the movie.
What do you think about the plot? And like, obviously, it's a classic story. Batman is led to believe that his father was just corrupt as everyone else, and then he has to like deal with that. And then this is also like centers around the death of Alfred, or not the death, but the major injury of.
So
does he die in the? I feel like he dies in the book, and like they keep him alive in this, maybe. Or
I mean,
I forget.
He's died before in the comics before.
Yeah.
He so this takes place during year one of Batman's journey, and I think they took inspiration from year one also, and I believe Earth One too, as a separate comic they took inspiration from.
Okay.
And yeah, so Batman is definitely in his infancy. He's just learning to become Batman. He's a very reclusive. He spends all his time
putting
as
his
Batman.
Yeah. Like how much? What is his eyeliner budget? Like he knows he's just do his eyeliner and not like all over his fucking eye.
Because it's just to cover the mask. That's it.
I thought it was a raccoon.
Or the cowl. I'm sorry.
Okay.
No, he's not a raccoon.
I'm just asking.
This movie, I mean, you've had it in the Nolan movies. You've had it in various other movies where they've, you get to the point where it's like, oh, here's the main theme of Batman, and it's always the same. But this one, they hit you over the head very early with it, and it's like very blunt, where it's Batman is the real him. Bruce is the mask he puts on. Obviously, that's a common theme that's been around forever with Batman. But like I said, all these other movies, they get to it at some point. This one goes right away. It says, no, this guy's Batman. That's all he knows. He doesn't know how to act as Bruce Wayne. When he first comes back from his first night out, when this movie starts, he walks into like this the dinner area with
he's the Crow,
with
literally
Alfred.
the Crow.
Yeah, and he puts like sunglasses on because it's so light outside. He doesn't know how to react to it.
Yeah, to emote out.
Yeah.
This is a big movie for emo fans, I feel like, too.
Huge
because
movie,
like this is full
Very
emo
much
Batman.
so.
It doesn't have emo
Like
music in it though. Just Nirvana. That's it.
Well, I feel like that the way they cut that Nirvana song and the way they played it, it fits in the emo canon for sure. It's a mix, right? And it's a vibe for sure. And that's a great song that barely ever got played before now. And I'm always like, oh shit, I got to add that to my Nirvana list. Like, I always forget about that song. It's so cool.
And
back in 2022 with like my Spotify Wrapped, that song was like
one.
It was in like the top 5 purely because of the Batman.
Yeah, it's just a beautiful way they played it and showed the city and like what's going on. It was really smart. Like, what is this director directed prior? Anders, do you want to talk about this director a little bit?
Matt Reeves.
Yeah, Matt Reeves. To my understanding, he directed 2 of the Planet of the Apes movies.
Okay.
It was Dawn and War, I believe. he also worked with Andy Serkis then.
Mm-hmm.
Circus tent. Andy Serkis tent.
Andy Serkis. That's
He lives
exactly
in
right.
it. So he's only done 2 films prior, big budget films. Because this film is like really well crafted. It's just really, it's got a beautiful world. It's shot brilliantly. It's highly technical, and like it seems like he understands. I feel like he's the type of director that understands technology
Mm-hmm.
and how to implement it. Like you're talking about, they use that giant LED type CGI double plus, we'll call it. And like it seems like he learned, or like he must have had a lot of experience in technology, movie making, not just practical movie making, but it's an excellent film.
He
it's
also
beautiful.
directed another one of my favorite movies that I absolutely loved, Cloverfield.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes
Cloverfield's
sense.
a fantastic movie.
And so, Anders, you said you had some problems, quibbles with dialogue. So let's talk about some of the dialogue. Obviously, it's not on the same level as The Dark Knight, I think, but there are some, like I found myself writing down certain lines that the characters would say. So there are some good lines. Let me see what some of the things I had. Oh, fuck, it's on my other thing. All right, I'll tell you some other time. But what do you think about the script?
Yeah, I don't think it's bad by any means. I think it's pretty decent. It's just that there's like a few scenes here and there where it feels like it's insisting a bit too much on its deep meaning, or scenes that I can't really take too seriously with Paul Dano, who I do like in the movie, but sometimes he's just a bit too much.
Too much.
Especially with the Eve Maria scene.
That's just JC being JC. You don't notice because he doesn't have the perm.
Right.
Okay, and so like, what do you think about the dialogue time? Like, do you think there's better examples? I felt like it wasn't bad. I mean, I'm looking at like where would dialogue really kick in, and then we're talking about like the romance scene. Like, it's very important that you have really good dialogue if somebody's trying to make someone fall in love with you, or vice versa. And the relationship between Selena and Batman, I don't even think it's Selena and Bruce. I think it's Selena and Batman, really. And like, it's done, like, this is the thing, a Batman movie's done a lot with posturing and silence, and like there's the scene where Batman's holding Catwoman when they first encounter.
Oh yeah,
and that's very, like evocative, right? Because like, and then like they're like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like that scene I thought was interesting. That's not a dialogue scene, but like there was nothing that they gave dialogue wise that was clunky. Sometimes I think the Penguin is a little too much. Like sometimes I think he's a little too cartoony, and like that's just me. But it's really good.
Hey, what's the big idea?
Hey, come on!
What are you showing me? Yeah.
I
definitely see that.
Like there was a couple one-liners, like when, like, oh, I have 9 lives anyway, and like she's like kicking the guy off the building. He was like, rawr, rawr. But you expect that kind of shit. Like as long as the dialogue isn't distracting, you probably can get away with a lot of this stuff. I don't know who wrote this script. Probably a team of 40. I doubt like one person sat down and wrote this. But also, it's like DC is part of Warner Brothers now, or is close enough that they probably had a lot of support from the people who've been writing the books, I think. Don't you think? Or do you think they just take this away from everything and like a couple people write? I would love to know.
I don't know. I mean, the credited writers were Matt Reeves and a guy named Peter Craig. I don't know what Peter Craig is, but
what's going on with you, Peter?
Just looking up Peter Craig right now. He did a couple of the Hunger Games movies and Town.
The Town's a good movie.
Yeah.
Oh,
and also Bad Boys for Life, apparently.
And Top Gun Maverick did that one too.
You got paid for that. You got paid a lot for that. Yeah, I mean, like I don't have a problem with it. I love, like, this is Batman, so there's always going to be some camp. Like all the cops and all the thugs are like cartoonish, but that's part of it, right? And and that's what you expect. If you don't think that, you get annoyed.
To Anders' point there a little bit. Actually, to both of you guys' points. Fox brought up that the movie felt more like Seven than Old Boy, which I agree had definitely a Seven vibe to it.
I'm going to defend my old boy analogy because if you look at the 100 against 1 scene in the precinct, that's an homage to the fucking same scene in Old Boy, and it's basically lit the same way too. But that's just a scene,
right?
Because Old Boy doesn't occur outdoors as much, and like it's raining all the time in 7.
Yeah, but it's the entire thing with the Riddler and the murderers that definitely has a 7 vibe to it.
Sure.
So I think they play this movie. Very serious a lot of the times, and then
it's not
you
a kids movie.
No, and then you do have like the Riddler being a little bit over the top, and you have the Penguin saying his one lines where it does get very comic booky. I don't think it takes away from the movie. It is kind of like,
come on, Vic, you're with me now.
Shit, I'm watching a movie, like this is crazy. But I think it's fine.
It's fun. It's fun.
Yeah,
it's fun for adults.
Yeah,
like there's very few shit that's fun for adults where there is the violence and the bad shit that you don't want your little kid to see necessarily, but it's still fun, which is rare.
Yeah,
I think a big part of what makes Batman work are the visuals. Most of the time, it's not necessarily obvious until you see a bad example, like in Justice League, Joss Whedon's one, where if you remember, there's just that scene where he's just in the middle of a park in the city, and it's lit poorly, and it's in broad daylight. He looks like a total dumbass.
Oh yeah, look at an idiot dressed like that.
That's why he's never filmed in the daylight.
In the daytime.
Yeah, exactly.
Weird.
No, but that's something that this film does super well. Just special shout out to the DP of this film, Greg Fraser. It really shows that this is the same guy who did the Dune movies, because it looks great.
Oh yeah, when they have that shootout in the dark and you just see the muzzle flashes,
my God.
Right? And like the big thing in his suit is like bulletproof, very bulletproof. Right?
Yeah.
He's like takes direct fucking shots from a rifle and it goes bounce off. But that's a beautiful scene, right?
That I don't think there's ever been a scene, or I can't think of one at least top of my head, where depicts how badass Batman is when he's just walking through the dark and he's being illuminated by these just machine guns shooting him, and he's just tanking the shots and walking through it. That's just so crazy to me.
That's great.
It is such a good visual. Like,
that
so good.
Really was great. And like, if you fuck up the action sequences in a Batman movie, you can't watch the movie.
Yeah.
So like, this stuff is complicated to do, right?
I want to give a special shout out to anyone who had anything to do with the sound design.
Okay.
This movie, sound wise,
very
is
clear,
absolutely insane. Michael Giacchino, a legend, doing the score. It's fantastic. The Batman theme is just fantastic. It just plays and echoes in the background, and you're like, holy shit, that's Batman. That's cool. Batman just walking around, like the first time you see him properly in that subway scene, and you have these thugs and they just look back because they hear something, and they look back into this dark corridor, and all you hear is these giant thud on the ground of these footsteps. When you see it in theaters and the sound it's just
right,
thunk, and you're like, what the fuck is that? And then you just see Batman emerge, and he looks frightening. You're just like, and they just look at him like, who are you supposed to be? And he beats the ever-loving shit out of them. And I love that. And the first guy he beats, the camera's just like on like the top half of Batman, so you don't see him actually hitting him, but he's just pounding the shit. You just hear thunk. It's just crazy.
He takes a machete to the arm and bounces off at first. It's pretty cool.
And then one dude like tries to attack him, and he does the little electricity buzzer thing on his fucking neck and just holds it there and watches him freak out.
The shooting, okay,
everything about the sound was fantastic. Movie, all the fight scenes, all the impacts of the hitting, the gunshots.
Zoe, what about Zoe?
Zoe was fine. Hold on,
she moves like a cat.
Hold on.
Like I love how she actually moves. Like she really moves. Like there's this scene where she's coming down from the fire escape and she lands and she does that. Obviously it's probably CGI, but the way she lands is so perfectly like a cat. Like she's still in stride when she lands and stuff.
She just walks away.
I thought she did a wonderful job. And like Michelle Pfeiffer Catwoman at one point.
Yes.
I thought that was
Catwoman. That's my Catwoman.
I mean, she's beautiful, but I don't think she's as dangerous as this Catwoman. And this Catwoman is just more interesting to me because, like,
That's crazy.
I don't think so. I don't know. I just think that I just like this one, and maybe Eartha Kitt #2.
Eartha Kitt, yeah. Going back to the sound the Batmobile made was insane.
Mm-hmm.
When he starts it was scary as fuck. You're like,
I never saw it in the theater, but I had the sound bar.
Yeah, in theaters it was crazy. Yeah, everything about this movie just sound-wise was fantastic.
How about how Zoe was mic'd up? Do you think that was good sound?
Yeah, it was fun. It was fun. The cats were mic'd up well. I love the cats.
The cats were well articulated, right? I would have liked to see Catwoman empty her kitty litter and show how much cat shit that many cats can produce in a week or a day.
We got her pouring milk into a bowl, which isn't right. You're not supposed to do that for cats, but
why? They don't drink milk?
They don't drink milk. You're not supposed to drink milk.
Well, why?
It upsets their stomachs.
Oh,
yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. Now you know.
Okay. No worries.
Yeah.
More milk for me.
I thought the acting in this movie from everyone was really good. I thought Andy Serkis was fantastic. I love Zoe Kravitz. I think she's great.
As I do.
She was okay in this movie as Catwoman. I think she was okay.
What do you want? Like, you think that the other one was better? I have to watch the other one again. I haven't really seen it in years.
She doesn't look like Catwoman to me.
Why? She looks exactly like Catwoman looks in my head.
No.
She's more in line with the Eartha Kitt, which was the original, like, televised Catwoman, right?
Was she the first one? I thought the other one was the first one.
Eartha Kitt?
Yeah.
The Batman Adam West series was
No, but they changed Catwoman's.
Oh, fuck. I don't know. Like, she was the one I remember from it. I don't know who the other one was.
Yeah.
Ernest Borgnine played Catwoman originally.
Ernest Borgnine, yes.
He was more of a Garfield type character. He was Catman. And he kind of just laid around.
Yeah, I mean, for the most part, I thought the acting was top notch. I kind of feel like Paul Dano did a fantastic job, but I also thought he was kind of wasted. Like, he can do so much more.
What did you want him to do?
I don't know. It just feels like an empty statement, because like I know he's a great actor, and he did fantastic as the Riddler, but it's like.
Well, they don't want you to empathize with the villain at all. Like, the thing that's interesting about the Joker movies is that it allows you to empathize more with the Joker villain. But in most hero movies, they don't want you to give a fuck about the other one, and they don't really go into they don't never validate the reasons for their mental. Like, they talk about he was an orphan and but they don't let you, because you want the audience to cheer along when he's defeated ultimately.
Okay, so what did you guys think about that? In the movie when they catch the Riddler eventually, and they reveal he's like essentially a Twitch streamer.
He's JC, yeah,
and he has like.
Wait, sorry. He only has 500. You kind of cut out a bit.
Sorry, the Riddler is essentially a Twitch streamer.
Yeah,
and he has only 500 followers. Lance has more followers than him, which is crazy.
How many followers does he have?
He had 500 followers.
That's it.
That's it.
Riddler. I'm sorry, buddy.
Very devoted followers, but
feels like me.
How did you guys feel about that?
About him being a Twitch streamer?
Yeah,
that's just updated for the current affair.
Yeah,
right?
I think it works.
You think it works?
Yeah,
okay,
it tracks. You know, like
guys,
Batman isn't a Twitch streamer. Batman's a fucking Twitch streamer that just is in a larger medium. Like, they're all Twitch. Like, everyone dressing in a costume at night is like, look at me, bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm sorry. If you're Batman, like, there's much more subtle ways to move around in fully armor.
He hides in the shadows. He's not walking around in daylight.
Yeah, but he still is very particular about his costume, right? Like, it has to be batted. It has to be bat ears. Like, okay, so like, we love it, but just let's call it what it is. We love it. Like, everyone is having a fantasy at night at Gotham, and like, I wish they would get up in the day and take the garbage out, and things would be a lot better in that city if people just actually made an effort at like cleaning the streets.
Yeah.
I think to Time's point about Paul Dano just then, for most of the movie he is masked, and we only see him like just without unmasked towards the end of the movie. We only get a couple of scenes with that, so I can kind of see your point in regards to him sort of being wasted. We could have used a couple more scenes like that, but.
I don't think
plays
he was
the
wasted.
Joker
It's more
in-
just like he could have maybe had more.
Yeah.
Who plays the Joker in this at the end? I don't
Barry
even.
Keegan, I think it's his name.
Okay, and
Yeah.
then like, where's the sequel to this? Are they making a sequel? Because it
They
feels
are
like they
making a
want
sequel.
It's sort of up in arms because Robert Pattinson is sort of tied between. It's a tug of war between the Batman 2 and the new Dune movie.
He's in the new Dune
He's-
movie?
He's being eyed for a role, but it's unclear whether he's actually going to be in that. But if he
Don't give it
is,
to him.
then
Don't give it to him.
to. Robert, be Batman.
Be
Like,
Batman.
stop.
Be Batman.
Like,
This is
don't be a,
crazy.
Yeah, 'cause if
second
he-
bit character in Dune when you're
Yeah.
fucking Batman forever, dog. Come on, dog.
yeah, because if he's in Dune, then that means that the shooting for the next one has to be delayed again,
Right.
which would be really unfortunate.
Mhm.
How about
So-
this? How about we work Batman into Dune, and he can just
Oh.
like we'll clip him in, and like they could be at the
Yeah.
Harkonnen Palace, and then Batman rolls through, and like we just cut in the different bad guys, and he's still like, pop, 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 and they're like shooting them. People
Maybe
are
I'll watch
floating.
Dune then.
It would have gone down differently, the events of
Or-
Dune, if Batman was
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. It went
Let
way
the
different.
Count be in Batman then. Like we have to figure something out. I love the Count character from the first Dune movie. He's so good.
So there's
October 27 says
When-
Fox. Thank you, Fox.
when there was or in the movie when the Riddler was caught, I didn't know, and there's still like 45 minutes of the movie left. I didn't know where they're going to go. So the whole revealing that he was a Twitch streamer thing really confused me because I wasn't sure like how, like what the hell are they going to do now? And then it turns into the whole thing with his followers and the plot to take down the seawalls, which I thought
Discord.
was crazy because they actually did it. Like a lot of times, and this is something.
Excuse me.
I mean, I haven't seen all the movies in the world, so I don't know. But I do know in The Watchmen, this is an iconic thing where Ozymandias at the very end he gives his speech, and they're like, "Oh, we can stop, what you're doing," and he's like, "Oh, I did that shit 10 minutes ago. I'm gloating now,"
Right.
And essentially, that's what happens in this movie. Batman figures out what's going to happen, and before he can stop it, it has already happened.
Yeah.
And that happens twice in the movie. The Riddler sends a bomb to Bruce Wayne's house or his mansion. I'm sorry, and he tries to stop it from affecting anybody. And by the time he gets through to the maid or the help, it already happened. So Batman's just too late. I like that part less. It's fine, but it was shocking how it happened at the end when the entire walls were just coming down and just the entire city was flooded. I thought
know what
that
the
was
maid's
crazy.
alias is? That's
I don't.
Batgirl.
That's Batgirl?
Yeah,
Is that-
she dresses up like Batgirl at night. She's an older lady. People don't know that, but you don't have to be a bat to be Batman.
That's actually true.
Was that a new character? Like, I don't remember that from the
don't
canon.
remember.
There being a lady there. I don't know.
I'm not sure. I'm sure
I
there
don't
was
remember.
one that exists somewhere.
Okay.
So if the next one is
I'm
going
worried
to
about the
come
next
out,
one. I feel like they're gonna do like Legion of Doom shit and like ensemble villains and shit. Like they can.
yeah, I hope they
Right?
don't do that. I hope they don't do that.
Oh.
So let's talk about that. If they're going to make a next one, which they have said they
They
are,
2027. It says October.
and Matt Reeves wants to keep it grounded in realism, where do they go?
They
Do
go
they
to
bring
outer space
Joker
with
in
Superman,
right away?
and they put the helmets on,
No.
and they're floating around.
No.
Like the fucking comic, like the animated series.
No.
They go to King Arthur, right? They go through the time loop, and then King
No, they
Arthur
can't. It's real.
Batman.
They have to keep it
Remember
based
King
in
Arthur
realism.
Batman though?
They have to
Like-
keep it based in realism. God damn it.
No, what they're gonna do is add the next two villains that weren't in this, right? Like you always have the Joker, the Penguin, Riddler, and like who's the next tier? Poison Ivy. Like this is what they always do. They always just do what you expect, and like Cheetah. Like they need to I don't know. They need to innovate, and like what I would do is make a new story that's not in the canon and not in the lore, and make new villains and try to fucking push the canon and push the next gospel. Because like we've seen it all, and like if they could pull it off with enough hints and flavors and textures of things that we remind us of that which we love, but with new content that can spin off a whole new set of experiences in the different mediums. I think that would be sick. I hope they try that, but you know how big companies are. They never do that.
I think the problem you would run into that, which is what big companies deal with, obviously, is I don't think anyone's going to be excited to watch Batman fight a new villain. They want to see him fight his classic rogue gallery. They want to see well-known characters. They want to see, just the characters, the way they look, the way they feel, the way they talk. They want to see those things.
Do they really want to see Bane again, though? Like, I feel like if we do it in... Okay.
Which speaking to that point about Bane real quick, there's a scene at the end of the movie when he gets shot.
In the darkness, time goes away.
I like that Bane. How dare you?
Listen to the Three Grandmas podcast.
Why is he from Tijuana and he has a British accent, though? I don't understand.
It's a different Bane. It's a different Bane, I guess.
I'm from Tijuana.
All right. You don't want to see a news story?
No, I don't. I don't.
Oh, well, you're broken.
What if it's...
But, like, this is the thing. It's a risk, but if it's a really good story, you're going to be very happy at the end because you're going to like, oh, shit, this is, like, more than I expected.
But I want to see, if it's a new story, I want to see a new story written by an actual, like, comic book writer. I don't want to see it written by a Hollywood movie writer because they're all fucking trash. I don't want to see that.
Well, they wrote this one, and you like this one,
but it's based off of
Hollywood
other comics.
writers.
Based off of other comics.
Well, I mean, just the template.
Still based off of other comics.
Okay.
But there's a scene, like I said, at the very end of the movie where Batman's like lying on his back, and he just got shot by a shotgun, which apparently that takes him out. And he injects something into himself, and it's a green vial. And the only thing that's, I think, green in the DC universe is Venom. So that could be like, maybe Bane exists in this world, or he's going to be existing.
Of course he does, and so does Scarecrow, and they're going to march him out, and they're going to fucking be derivative and boring, bitch. Make something new.
If you bring
bitch.
Scarecrow in, then
stop dressing in the same outfit every day. You know what I'm saying? It's like you got to try different things.
I mean, in the next one, they're going to have more Bruce Wayne. I think he's going to actually be Bruce Wayne in the next one. Show that he can be that guy for the city, and then I don't know what you do with the rest of the movie. You can go the Court of Owls route, which is a very...
How about he moves to a farm in Arkansas and he becomes a farmer?
No,
that doesn't make
sense. That doesn't make sense. That's not Batman.
I know.
But I think he's got a point here.
We're just teasing you.
Don't give him.
And then he goes to and then he saves Little Rock instead of Gotham City, and like he's just like cruising around Little Rock, and it's easy to fix. There's the other thing: Batman never fixed Gotham City because his route is fucked. Vigilantism is not justice, and it doesn't work, and that's why we're constantly trying to fix it. When is it going to work? We've been waiting to work for 80 years. It's still a shithole in Gotham City.
Because if it worked, then they'd stop writing the comics.
It's up to the citizens to fix it. It's not up to Batman to fix it. Only the people can fix it from the bottom up, not the top down. And Batman is a top down.
The people need a reason to believe. They need a reason why they want to change. And when everything's shit,
they don't like garbage on the street. That's the reason.
The one person fighting these changes, there's your inspiration. There's your hope.
You still have to fucking go do it though, right? Like they never want to. They're just waiting. They're just waiting for Batman, and like you can't wait for Batman. Batman's not going to fix it because Batman could fix it. Even if Batman could fix it, the people have to hold it and maintain it.
Right.
And if somebody's doing it for you, you can't maintain it.
It's not Batman's fault.
I'm saying Batman needs to have more community development. He needs community organizers. He needs mini Batmans. He needs to have Batman clubs for the kids where they're doing athletics and they learn Batman's secret to a non-violence. And like, he's very, he doesn't kill people.
Batman's running
I'm
down
telling
the street.
you, this is how you change societies though, because like New York was like that for a long time in different stages and different periods of times. And people like Teddy Roosevelt came along and invented sanitation and non-corrupt police forces. But the people still had to go do the sanitation and the police still had to respond to the ethics reforms. And there's things that happened in the 70s and, the Lindsay regime, and like all this shit it's been done a million times. And there's cities all around the world like London and Amsterdam and Paris and that were more violent and gritty than they are now. So there's things that can work, but it takes the buy-in from the local people.
So
It's not a good comic book though.
No,
Right?
Fox,
Community organizer meeting.
Fox brings up a good point because I've been thinking about this too. Clayface being in the movies, but I don't know how you make him work in a realistic sense.
That's the challenge, right?
Yeah, maybe they could do it. There is something about this movie though. I would like to say, and I know Praxton give me shit for it. Did you guys cry during this movie? Because I cried.
About what? I haven't cried since I was 9. I cannot physically produce tears.
I cry every time at the end of the movie.
Because if I cry, then they're going to see. The predators are going to smell my tears and follow me on my trail and kill me.
Let me explain. So, the entire premise of Batman by Batman is vengeance. He says at the beginning, fear is a tool, obviously, and then when he encounters people, like at the very beginning, when he's in the subway, and he fights all those guys, and then he turns to the guy that he essentially saved. The guy's like, "Don't hurt me." Everyone's afraid of Batman. They're frightened by him. They don't understand him, even though he's doing good. They just don't get it. So at the very end of the movie, when he just defeated all the Riddler's followers, he's in the water, and there's like a little broken down part of the building they're in, and there's all these people like hiding in there trying to cling for safety, and he gets a flare, and he's like, "Hey, I'll lead the way out." And
that's me.
Yeah,
that's me. That's literally me.
He puts his hand out, and the mayor is just looking at him like, "I don't fucking know what to do. This guy's crazy. This giant bad guy's crazy." And then the little kid puts his hand out, and he's like, "Okay," and he grabs the kid's hands, and it's a little emotional.
Okay.
One trusts him, right? So then then the mayor grabs him and whatever, and he leads him out. That gets a little emotional. It's not too bad.
Mayor Bella
Real.
Is she corrupt though? Is she really corrupt, or is that they're just claiming that? Because I haven't seen it. I didn't detect any real corruption.
Everyone's corrupt, but I don't think
we're going to learn about that in the season 2. I know that's what they say, but that's a lie.
I know,
that they were Falcone was telling everyone's corrupt, but it turns out they weren't all corrupt, right?
And
that's the lie they always tell you. Mm-hmm. The corrupt people always tell you this is the way it is because everyone is like this, but that's always the lie.
It's never going to change, so just deal with it.
Well, that's always the lie, right?
So we get past that point.
Okay.
And then at the very top of the of Madison Square Garden, I think it's where was that, or the garden, whatever the fuck it was. And there's people on top of the building, and the helicopters are coming out, and they're evacuating people out. There's a scene where you see Batman, and he has this girl in his arms, and he's carrying her over, and then he puts her down on the little bed so they can take her away. And when he puts her down, she looks up at it. She's looking around, and she looks up at him, and she grabs Batman's arms, and she's frightened because she's like, "No, don't leave me." And that part always breaks me because finally someone sees Batman as like, no, he's hope. He's a bigger. He's a beacon of light. He's not the scary guy. He's not all about fear. Everyone fears him. Even the good people, they all fear him. But in this one moment, he's changed people's ideas. He even says he wants to become more than fear. He needs to evolve. He needs to change who he is, the symbol he is.
I should have a baseball league for the kids.
What he inspires.
We'll call it the Batman.
He wants to change it. And,
wait a minute, the Batman? A baseball league for kids? The Batman? Stop. Yes.
And in that moment, when the girl grabs him for comfort and safety and hope, that just always breaks me. And I just saw it and I started tearing up, and I'm like, why does this part always fucking get me? So yeah.
No, that's valid.
It is. It is valid.
I'm not giving shit. I just don't understand because I've seen some fucking real shit. So that doesn't even touch me anymore.
This is real.
I know. I'm not saying listen, you're way better off being emotionally available to that than most other people, because what happens otherwise is just it's a suppression situation. So I'm jealous that you can access that so easily. If I had to stage cry, I don't think I could do it. I'm just my tear ducts are blocked or something at this point.
See, and Fox Stupid fuck with your own chat. It's even getting me to tear up. He said, "I'm imagining MJ reaching out with a paw for help." But that's getting me to tear up right now. Fuck you, Fox. God damn.
MJ is the Wombat Man. Like, I'm gonna make a Twitch show called The Wombat Man, and it's gonna be about MJ and like what she does at night.
A
she
Wombat
dresses
Man?
up like a wombat, and she solves crimes.
Yeah. So,
are you gonna cry right now?
Shut up.
I would never tell someone that's bad or wrong, right? It's just, it's a good thing. That's a good thing. That's access your emotional inventory, right?
I think that's
like you should be able to be that happy too.
Mm-hmm. That's just one thing that I mean, I said all the reasons why I love Batman, but I think that's one of the biggest reasons that he just inspires hope and people look up to him and people want change, I mean,
except for the people that were innocent that he accidentally punched and kicked and broke their web because there's no redress of grievance in Batman's world, right? Like, I like trials
where he murders everybody.
Right. It's like you can't have Batmans running around the city because like people like there's going to be like unintended consequences, and that's unjust. And like I like that he doesn't want to kill somebody, but like when you punch somebody in the throat, you might as well kill them because they're going to be in a fucking wheelchair for the rest. Like, how many people has Batman put in a wheelchair, paraplegic, and then it would have been better if you just killed him, right? So like Batman is kind of an L.
In the movie, one guy gets shot and he just falls off like the scaffolding and he's just hanging like this, and I'm like, oh, he's probably dead.
Oh yeah, he's dead. Like, and Batman's not going around checking on people afterwards to make sure they're alive still.
Right.
So it's just like I don't think he wants to do the paperwork. I don't think he wants to do the report for killing somebody.
This is a fun fact. If you play the Spider-Man games, the Insomniac games, the ones that are on PS4, if you play them, so all three of them, and you knock an enemy off a building, like a high-rise building, if you do it and you run over to the building real quick as he's falling from this giant height, instead of falling onto the ground and dying, right when he gets like, kind of out of view, but you can still see it, he'll fall, and then all of a sudden a web will come out and grab him and pull him against the thing.
It's a good guy.
So they never let him die.
One of my favorite things to do in that game is just make it look like Spider-Man just straight up kills that guy. Because like I just like trap a guy in a pile of bodies that are burning. I just like trap him there.
You just throw him there.
Good.
Yeah, and then the game is supposed
Peter.
to tell you that like, oh, this guy's fine, but
I'm making a Spider-Man movie called Dark Peter. I'm making a Spider-Man film called Dark Peter, and that's all I'm going to tell you right now.
Isn't that what you call your penis?
Yeah, I mean, it's Coccosaurus Rex, but some people call it Dark Peter.
Right.
It's a monster. It's was in a couple movies. It was a stand-in for T-Rex on Jurassic Park. Steven called me at home in the bungalow and said, "Prag, we need you again." And
I said, "Is that what you call him, Steven? Like that? Your first name,
Steven? Make sure that there is a tent for Coccosaurus Rex and enough rations because last time there weren't."
Yeah, but yeah, I think that's the crux of why I like Batman so much. He's hope. He's change.
But he's not changed.
He is. I knew you were gonna.
What has changed in Gotham?
There's not.
When has there been any Batman book, story, series, anything where anything has been resolved?
There's been a ton, but they have to retcon it because it fixes everything, and they have to go back and make it so it's not fixed.
Okay.
Yeah, surely there's got to be like multiverses where like Gotham's good.
Sure, I guess, but then I guess you don't need Batman anymore. That's a good point. Right?
Yeah, and Batman's done.
What's the Marvel version of Batman? Is it Daredevil? But he's more working class, and he's like from Hell's Kitchen, and he's an attorney, and he believes in he goes to court as a defense attorney. Have you seen the Daredevil show on?
That's the Netflix one.
It's on Netflix, and then the second section is on Disney.
I haven't seen the Disney one.
I love that show. It's so good. If you're a Batman head, you might enjoy it because it's very violent and it scratches a lot of the same itches.
Yeah, the first season was crazy violent.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
It's fun. I have to see the new one. I got even Disney+ for the month to get Andor and Handmaid's Tale and that one.
Even times now, like the little kid part of my brain when I hear stuff on online.
You mean your brain?
My brain. I mean, yeah, it's true. so kid. You hear like all this corruption, all this stuff in the world, and you're like, I wish Batman was around to fuck these guys up, or like fix things.
But then, like, once you beat someone up, it doesn't solve the issue
It
because,
solves it
like,
for
the
me.
need and
It solves it for me.
But that's the problem, isn't it? Because we want to scratch an itch, but then the rash is still there, and we have to treat the rash.
There's just gonna be another person online to
we
take
need cortisone cream and not to scratch it because now it's bleeding everywhere and there's more rash everywhere. So please put some cortisone on it, Batman.
Yeah.
Anders,
So
you have a summary? Do you guys, we want to review this? You want to lock it in, put the number?
Any final thoughts?
Anders, do you have anything you want to mention that we missed?
Well, I wanted to mention something about the whole Ave Maria thing, because around the time that this came out, like early 2022 or something like that, I was just starting my film course. And for my first film project I was editor on, we wanted to put like a royalty-free track in it. And we picked Ave Maria. So the whole time I'm just like reminded of that and just cringing just because of how just awful that film is in retrospect, that short film I did. No disrespect to anyone who worked on it, but like
yourself,
you know, that's what first projects are like at
you're just
film
learning.
School.
Yeah,
just learning.
Exactly.
I look at my OBS scenes early on; they're fucking crazy. All right.
So what do we got? So let's go.
Sum up. Let's get a summary, a score.
Let's start with you, Prag.
I like this movie a lot. This really surprised me. I wasn't having high expectations, and it's one of my. I think it's like after the Dark Knight trilogy, it's definitely my favorite Batman experience. I want to say, because it's just so modern and. Yeah, I give it an 82, and I would highly recommend it to, like, don't bring your 9-year-old. I mean, unless you want to, like, sit with them and talk to them. Like, this is the thing. Like, if you experience film and art and stuff with your kids, right, and you're the adult, your job is not just to let them watch it and, like, let them think about it by themselves, right? You have to be there to talk about it and ask and answer questions and, like, talk about, like, what do you think about what Batman does, and, like, explain what a vigilante, and, like, talk about the thing. But and then I would think it's okay. Would I just, like, let your kid watch this and just think this is, you know, that's not right, probably. So, but I love this movie. It's really good. Let's go see it for sure if you haven't. If you haven't, I can't believe it.
Anders?
Yeah, similar to what I felt about 2019 Joker. I really liked it the first time, and I kind of thought that I would like it less on the second watch. But I really had a good time with this, despite some of its issues, but absolutely would recommend it. In terms of ratings, I would give it probably 70 out of 100.
Okay. Nice.
Okay. I would be upset if I didn't bring up Flame's favorite scene in this movie, the car chase. Forgot about that. The car chase.
Really? Why is that her favorite scene? That's interesting.
That was her favorite scene.
She likes car chases?
I think just the way it was filmed and the way it looked. I think just that whole thing she liked.
Muscle car was cool.
Muscle car
idea instead of like
and the sound design too.
Sound design, yeah.
Did you guys see it in the theater?
Earlier.
Yeah.
Originally together, and like you saw it this time again.
I think we saw it like 3 or 4 times. Yeah, she watched it again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, in the theater you saw it 3 or 4. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
That's good. I would love to see this in IMAX or something. I think it would be amazing.
I think we did see it in IMAX actually the first time, if I remember right.
Oh shit.
I think. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that scene at the end of the car chase when he's walking to the car and Penguin's upside down and you just see Batman upside down. That's so funny.
So he's like, I beat you.
Yeah, I beat
you. And he says it 3 times.
And he comes out from the fire.
Like, see, that's when that character drives me fucking crazy. Because, like, as
That's too
good
much for
as
you?
he is, he's not that good, right? Because but he's almost doing it, like, on purpose. So, like, I can't. It's like, it's interesting. Yeah.
Oh, before I put a bow on this,
It's not in Fox.
how was the Penguin series? I know you watched that.
It's awesome. You haven't seen it?
I haven't seen it now.
This is like, you should definitely see it as soon as possible. It's a continuation of this. It feels like a film almost. It feels like it's just like the section right after the scenes in this, and it picks up right where this leads off. So it's definitely really great.
I brought this up when we were talking about Joker 2, but I really like it when comic book supervillain movies actually go all the way and just make them villains.
Mhm.
I haven't seen the Penguin series either, but that's just what I hear about it. That he's just like a total bastard. Like he's
No redeeming
basically like
qualities.
Tony Soprano or something.
No spoilers. You got to watch it because there's like a lot of crazy
that's
shit.
something that I hate nowadays with like villains, where you have to sympathize with them because they have a heart of gold, or they were just wronged at some point. Or I hate that.
That's nuanced though. Listen, because like otherwise it's a two-dimensional character, and all people have multiple dimensions, and that's what they're trying to like.
To be a
you want it to be comic book stuff, right? When comic book,
he's
bad
evil.
guy, good guy, bow, slap, bang.
Yeah,
I got you. Listen, I feel you, dog. I feel you.
It's fine when like when it's nuanced, or when it's like 2D. That's fine if there's a balance to it. But it seems like all the villains nowadays are just like, no, we have to make you sympathize with them, and it's like I don't like that. It's stupid. It's all or nothing. I don't like that. I can't stand it. So yeah, I love this movie. I'm gonna watch it a million more times. It's fantastic.
Watch the Penguin before you watch this again. If you want more of the thing.
Yeah. I'm hoping for the sequel soon. October 2027.
2027, they saying.
Yeah. Can't wait.
That's a long time from now, though.
There's
what the fuck?
2 more years.
Like, why does it take 11 years to make a movie now? I blame Tool for this shit. Like, once they got away with making an album every 11 years, everyone's like, oh, we can just, 25 years. They'll be there. They'll buy it.
They are good when they come out, though. They're good.
Bangers.
They are bangers, yeah.
It took, 15 years in between, right? 10,000 Days and Fear Inoculum, right?
Yeah. I think this, in terms of all the Batman movies, I think I like the Nolan movies Forever. A little better. Batman Forever is crazy.
Batman and Robin. That one.
Batman and Robin's pretty good. I think I like the Nolan ones more because there's more of them. I think if you go based on first movie, I think this movie is better than Batman Begins by like a mile. But it's not. But
there's more origin in there. It's long. Like they have the whole, the ninja shit, and they go to Blue Flowers, and
the origin story.
That shit is very cool.
It's good, but
they never had that in the movies before too. So I like that they showed stuff that they never showed before.
Right. But I think it doesn't hold a candle to this movie.
Okay.
Now, when you pin it up against like The Dark Knight is literally like a perfect film. So I don't. It's hard to pin up against that one. And The Dark Knight Rises, I think this movie is better than The Dark Knight Rises. And I do like The Dark Knight Rises.
I think they're a different thing because those are three things that are like one thing. Right. And so it's like a different. One whole story, So like if you were saying like, would I rather have a fourth Nolan movie or a second one of these movies? I'd like to see a second one of these because I feel that other one's done. I think he did it and it's done, and like we don't need to like.
If you're gonna go through like you followed the journey of Batman, then I think this first step is better than Nolan's first step.
The Nolan movie has a lot more daytime stuff in it. I noticed too. There's a lot of, but like Batman's never around in the daytime either. Like, or he's in the car, or he's always like in the copter,
little mask on, whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
I again, I love this movie. I'm gonna give it a strong 94. Don't fucking gasp. I recommend it. I think for my reservations about Robert Pattinson being Batman, I thought he was fantastic as Batman. I think everyone involved was great. Gotham City as a character was fantastic. Andy Serkis surprised me. I thought he was great as Alfred. John Turturro, I love him as an actor.
He's great. Movie. He's hilarious.
I'm great to see him in something that isn't like Transformers.
Right, have you seen the murder mystery that he did on HBO where he played it's called The Night Of? I always talk about this
John
show.
Turturro?
John Turturro, isn't it? Isn't he the detective? Yeah, he's the detective. He's the attorney. He plays a defense. It's really good. I don't want to spoil it, but check that out. The Night Of on HBO if you're a Turturro head.
Let me see. Are you right? Yep. John Turturro is in it. That's right. Okay.
He's really good. I think he might have won award for it or something.
Okay.
And then Mulder says Nolan's Gotham isn't Gotham. That pisses me off.
Oh, he's
but
right.
like, think
He's
about
right.
it like this.
He's right.
But think about it this way: you could do a watercolor of Gotham, or you could do an oil painting of Gotham, or you could make a sculpture of Gotham. It's going to look different every time, but we have to look at it in different ways in order to appreciate it. Like, I don't want to see the same Gotham every time.
No, but Gotham is its own thing. It's its own character. It's alive. It moves.
I can draw Batman 400 different ways, and it's still Batman.
Never had that. Nolan's Batman never had that. Nolan's Batman, it was just
fight you.
Nolan's Gotham was just.
You know what's going to happen at the Dodger
Chicago
game?
Or Toronto. What are you going to do? What are you going to do?
I'm going to put my Yankee hat. I'm going to beat you up.
You don't have a Yankee hat.
I have everything, and I'm going to beat you up in the middle of the stands, and I'm going to say, "This is what we do," and I don't care if they beat me up too.
I think next weekend we're going to do the Three Grandmas live and in person, just the two of us. We're gonna sit right next to each other.
Well, I need a guest for my show tomorrow or next week too, so you have to do that show with me.
Too, yeah.
Okay, so like we have to start planning.
It's gonna be a
tonight. Tomorrow I have Dark
BMXers.
BMXers. God fucking help me. God help me.
See, I recommend this movie. I love it. Everyone loves it. Great.
We love it. I'll be on tomorrow with Dark BMXers. It's gonna be. I'm gonna interrogate him for as many hours as I choose. He can't leave
tomorrow.
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock. I'm gonna try to go live tomorrow also before you. For my
Don't
Maui,
go before me.
My Maui trip report.
Don't you want me to raid you?
No, I have to go to sleep.
It's only a 1 to 2 hour show.
I'm gonna need to go to sleep for work. So,
what about Lance? We have to talk about him. He's gone tonight too.
Tonight, I don't know what he's doing. It's a surprise, I guess.
Nobody knows. It's all exciting.
He keeps posting these cryptic things in his Discord.
I just don't want to show up. I swear to God, just to fuck with him. I just want to, or like watch it, not say anything. But that's not right. That's not cool. That's not it.
He's not going to know if you show up or not. He's not going to know.
Jesus.
He'll never know.
Yeah, he will, bro. Listen, he notices when I'm not there. He tells me just like I tell him. That's why I don't understand why he doesn't fucking get it. All right.
Thank you.
It's a very emotional here on Twitch.
I want to give a huge thank you.
Oh my God, Anders.
To Anders for coming in last minute. Our
really new backup guest host. Ever since Dark BMX was fired from that role for consternation, we have a new one, and what he needs to know is that we can always get another one, Dark.
Mm-hmm. And then I believe Anders, you have a proper episode of yourself coming up pretty soon.
Fairly soon in the next couple of months. Although I don't know if I want to confirm the movie on air.
That's fine. Yeah, that's fine.
You can wait.
But yeah,
wait till the last week. That's what I do. You have a week notice.
I'll cook up something good. Yeah,
cook up something really good, man. Like something really crazy. You know, I would love to. It's always fun to find out what is this Dog Soldiers. I don't know.
Yeah, I was going to bring that up.
That's the next one.
So next movie is a JC's pick. It's called Dog Soldiers.
JC's so weird. Like, where did you find him?
Marshall's. I don't know.
Neil Marshall. I'm looking forward to it.
When JC brought up Anders being on again, he's like, "Oh, and Anders wants to make up for his last movie," and I completely forgot what movie he picked.
Well, the reason that I said that I wanted to like make up was because like the audio didn't record properly.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah.
And we're gonna make sure we do that too. To make sure our shit is all uploaded and whatnot. Yeah, I remember that.
But yeah,
JC's fault.
Should be all good now, but
because JC put perm chemicals in his computer and his computer isn't working now.
It got in the lines.
It's ripped out of his hair.
Yeah.
I think the best part of that episode that you don't see or you don't hear is when JC's just dissecting my film in a kind of a deep way, and then I just say like, "Oh, I just kind of wrote it because I thought it was funny."
Do you have anything to promote, Anders, before you leave? Anything you want to shout out? Any links? Anything you want me to fucking do for you here?
Yeah, well, on my YouTube channel, which I don't upload on much, I recently uploaded the perfect recipe publicly for everyone to see.
Okay.
So definitely
we'll put
check
that in the
out.
Discord. Well, I'm going to put that in the Discord.
Yeah. Well, I think I think
ahead.
JC already did that when.
Oh, we did. Well, we can do it again. Like, listen, people forget. They're like mice around here. They forget everything.
Yeah.
And then I'd love to have you on my show too if you want to have an interview one-on-one like we had with Mitchell in a week or two. Let me know. I'll hit you up.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, if the scheduling works out,
I'll make it work. It's it's very flexible. We'll make it work.
Yeah. And the other thing I'll shout out is just my social media, just my Instagram, just at Anders.McCoy, which I just post film updates on, like semi-frequently, every month or so.
Okay, I'll give you a follow.
I put the perfect recipe in the Twitch chat. So if you guys want
What's
to
your
click on that,
Discord
watch it.
handle so I can make sure that I can contact you again?
Oh yes, it's the one that says Fancy Man.
Oh, it's Fancy Man. We were like, who the fuck is
Who is
Fancy
that?
Man, bro? That can't be Anders. That's no way. All right. Okay, perfect. All right. It's probably going to be the week after this one because we have a special with time, and then next week.
Oh, Fox brings a good point. We should get Anders on for a Super Watch Party.
Yeah, we have a show on Fridays at 6 Pacific, U.S. California time, called Super Watch Party. We watch independent films, and you are welcome anytime. Just show up into the Three Grandmas Discord at 5:30, and I'll clip you in, and we watch a movie, and we just talk about it. And it's usually something that you really won't see anywhere else.
Yeah, nice. That sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's actually really fun. Yeah.
How would you know time? You're never on the show
I wasn't
anymore.
there last 2 weeks of vacation. Shut up. How dare you? God damn it.
Put MJ in the garden.
No, there's no garden. What are you talking about? All right. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Anders. Appreciate it.
Yeah, it was my pleasure.
Wonderful.
Swear to me.
And I'm gonna catch up to you, Anders, and you're never gonna hurt people like you did tonight again. It would be my pleasure.
Bye.
We'll see you.